Look, cuties, I know we said we are resting in our 92%, but when it comes to this here, I am not resting. When I tell you, black men, young black men, older black men are so embarrassing and draining, and enough should be enough. What's up, cuties? Welcome to Chit Chat with QT. Join me as I discuss hot topics, celebrity news and gossip, reality TV show recaps, and more. Everything that I discuss are my own personal opinions for entertainment purposes only. Now, before I get started, please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and sit back and enjoy. All right, cuties, let's go ahead and get into this breaking news. Halle Bailey has been granted a restraining order against DDG. And it is so sad. A lot of us have known, especially with some of DDG's rants, that this guy is jealous of her, wants to ruin her image, and I am now coming to the conclusion that he definitely got her pregnant on purpose in order to have a tie to her. It's so sickening. But let's go through some of what was released today. TMZ, a couple hours ago, came out with the story that a judge did grant her that restraining order. And they said that Halle says she's had enough of DDG allegedly abusing her. She filed a police report and now she wants a court ordered protection from the father of her child. She filed these documents on today and she claims that things got physical with DDG in January. She said that they broke up back in October. She said that DDG came over to pick up their son Halo, and she tried to start a conversation with the rapper about the child's visitation schedule. They had broken up. So, yeah, let's go ahead and try to work something out between the two of us. You can't just be popping up over to my home. And he wasn't having it. So he got upset. She said that he took Halo out the house. And as she was trying to buckle Halo into the car seat, she said that DDG grew agitated and repeatedly said, "Get out of my car, itch." Haley said that the baby was crying and she got nervous about DDG leaving with him in such an agitated state. So she decided to get in the car. And I don't blame her. You know what I mean? But before she got in the car, she said that they allegedly started wrestling and stated that DDG pulled her hair. He slammed her face on his steering wheel and chipped her tooth. All right. So I want to show you guys that. Let me go ahead and bring up a couple pictures. All right. And I'm going to remove this. I'm also going to remove this. And you guys will see right here, her tooth is chipped right here on the bottom. Now, pay attention to this because this happened in January. But anyway, Halle said that once that happened, she started crying. You know what I mean? But she jumped on in that car because she was worried about her son. And DDG took her over to his house where she told his family what happened. Now, in DD, he's such a big liar, but in his home, he came out with a video around Christmas time. This was right after Halle purchased her new home, beautiful home. And he came out and said that he bought a new home too. So he put on this big production and said that he was giving his mom his home, and it was a lie. He still lives in the house. His mom and her boyfriend now lives in the house as well. But Halle said that she told the family what happened, and they told her that they will definitely take care of the baby. And reluctantly, she left, but she was hysterical at the time. And she also had bruises on her arms. So I'm definitely going to show you guys the bruises. And if you take a look here, you will see the bruises on her arm. And look, I believe Halle, everything that she said. And anyway, she said that again, she was still in pain, but she ended up leaving. And she alleged that back in March of this year, DDG creeped her out when he showed up at her home, entered without permission, went to her bedroom, and then he texted a picture of Halle's empty bed to her, along with the text, "Now I know what you been on." Is that not crazy? Now, I want to remind you guys of this big production real quickly that he put on. That's what it was. That's what it is. Period. Point blank. Straight narcissist.
Very, very frustrated. I literally just wanted to see my son.
There you go.
I just wanted to see him. He's sick. I haven't seen him in 3 days. Why he been sick? I don't even know how he got sick. I wanted to see my son.
I'm gonna pause right there. He probably got sick because of the hundreds damn near of people that DDG had that baby around. He always had that baby around other content creators. A lot of them are his friends, they and family. They always had a camera in that baby face, all of that. But if you don't know how he got sick, oh well, he's sick. And let her get her son well. But he came out here and put on this production in order to tarnish Halle's image. Let's continue.
And I was told no. Actually, I was invited. That's what people don't understand. I got invited to come see him.
And that's a lie, because we just heard, or you guys just heard, when I was reading the article from TMZ, she said he came unannounced a couple times.
Right? And I don't want to put no family in it, but we speak through somebody in my family
His
in
mama.
order for me to see him, because me and her don't get along. I was told to pull up to see my son.
He's lying, and you guys gonna see why in a minute once I finish that article. Let's continue.
Pull up to see my son, and I get kicked out.
That's how you know he lying. What you need sound effects for, Negro?
Like, imagine somebody texting you like, "Hey, your son's sick, come see him." I was really supposed to pick him up, but I'm like, "No, you know what? I ain't gonna pick him up. I don't want."
Now, he says she texted him. I just want you guys to peep the lies. She texted him and said, "Your son is sick. Why don't you come get him?" Then he said, "I was really supposed to pick him up," which was a lie. You just said two different things in 2 seconds.
I want to bring him outside because he's sick. I don't want to take.
She didn't want him to bring him outside.
Him out of the crib. You feel me? So I'm like, I ain't gonna take him out the crib. I'm gonna just pull up, and then I'm gonna just kick it with him downstairs, and then you can stay upstairs or whatever.
Again, this is her house. He said he gonna pull up. I'll stay downstairs and you can stay upstairs. Wait a minute, what? Unannounced?
And then let me just bond with him for at least an hour, 2 hours, maybe just, just kick it with him, feed him something, just regular little dad shit, make him feel a little better, lay down, watch a movie or something. And I was told to get out. I just didn't understand it. And I just got frustrated. I might have came on live a little impulsively. Is that how you say the word? I might have came on here a little impulsively. But what I said is how I felt at the time, and I do not regret it. I don't care who don't like me. I don't care if I look like an internet nigga. I don't care if I look lame. I'm not fucking none of y'all. I'm not. The girls that been speaking on me, I'm not fucking y'all. I can't.
Okay. How ignorant. Okay, first of all, but again, we know that that was a lie because in this article, she said that he came unannounced. And Halle was sick with RSV, both her and Halo. Okay. But anyway, um, what really broke the camel's back, I guess, when it comes to Halle is a couple things. She said that when he sent her that picture and said, I know what you've been on, she said that she interpreted that text as DDG accusing her of having relations with other people. Now, this is the same man that has had countless and countless of girls on his live damn near for the past couple months trying to get her attention. If you're a woman, you can peep game. And that's what it was. But anyway, what he just said, this is where she counters that. She said that when he came back to her house, he really exploded. And she told him she and the baby were sick and she didn't want Halo to leave the home. And she claims that's when he got verbally abusive, smashed her ring camera, and ran away with Halle's phone. She said that as DDG drove off, he told her, he threw the phone, I'm sorry, out of his window and he yelled to her, "Go get it, itch." So that incident prompted Halle to go file a police report then. And she says that she also has ring footage to back up her side of the story. First of all, I'm so glad that she went to the Popos. That will show the date and everything where she made that report and told them what happened. And the ring footage, she got it, and the judge got it. Okay. But it was around that time where he was saying that he'd been fighting to see Halo for months. And those of us that are on social media, and if you follow everything damn near like I do, we all knew it was a lie because he had that baby on his live stream every day. And he had the baby on his live stream live a couple days before he came out here and claimed that he hadn't seen his son in months. But this past weekend, Halle and her sister Chloe were on vacation. I believe they were in St. Lucia. I'm not sure. And it hit the internet because a lot of people have assumed that Halle is dating Brent Fayez. He's a musician as well. And DDG sent her a text on Mother's Day, and he provided links to videos. And he told her after he sent this one here, this foul bet, then sent the picture of Brent. Now, mind you, as I just said, this man has had countless of women all over his Twitch, all over YouTube, everywhere. Okay. But anyway, he had the audacity to say this. He said, "You think you hurt my feelings when you really just ruining your own image." Now, I want to ask you guys, why is this guy so consumed with this girl's image? And I'll tell you why. Because he's jealous of it, he's envious of it, and he has been doing everything in his power to ruin her image. Don't forget, he said that before. Y'all think she a good girl. Y'all think her image is good. He is obsessed with her image because Halle is famous and he's known. I don't care how much money he got. Halle is famous and getting doors that his money can't get him into. But anyway, he goes on to tell her, this is a terrible look. It makes you look disgusting and evil. Wait a minute, what? We're not together. What I do with my life is my business. And he act like he saw a picture of Halle, Halo, and Brent in the bed somewhere. And allegedly, she's not even dating this guy. She went on to address that as well. But he then told her enjoy your vacation. Happy Mother's Day. But just have the same energy when it's my turn to have him. With a strong arm emoji, I'm on the same ish. What a little BI. What a little BI. And those of you that's been following me, look, I came out here and defended DDG before. Yes, I did. And I take all that shit back. I used to really like him based off of his content. Naturally, this was before he became this dad and all of that. And I just felt like it was admirable as far as what he was doing. He put his whole family on, all of the above, all of them crazy. And I'm going to get into his brother next. But anyway, Halle responded to DDG and said, I'm not with any man out here. I wouldn't do that. I have Halo. Please let me enjoy my Mother's Day in peace. I hope you are okay and feel better soon. So the judge ended up with Halle's proof, granting her a DV restraining order. And that requires DDG to stay away from Halle for at least 100 yards away. And it also gave her permission to take baby Halo to Italy with her because she's going to be filming a movie for 2 months. Now, I also want to show you guys the BS because DDG acted like he just found out about this as the news broke. And people already busted him out about that. Those that have been granted restraining orders and all of that, they know that they make sure the court to do their due diligence to let the party know that this is going to happen. So he knew before this video that I'm about to show you guys. Take a look. It's the theatrics for me. So this is supposed to be his live reaction to Halle getting that restraining order against him, and it's phony as hell. Take a look and a listen. Let me make sure I got it unmuted. I do.
Oh, fuck. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Don't even.
That can't even be real.
Fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that.
You hear me? It can't even be real.
But that can't even be real.
But
that's the thing.
But don't even. Remember we talked about last night. Fuck all that.
Now, even with Aiden, which is another content creator, telling him, what did we talk about last night? They talked about this. This boy knew what was up.
Let me say something. It's not.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that even came from.
Yo, stop these fake allegations.
I don't even want to hear him. All of that was fake. DDG absolutely, in my opinion, let his buddies know, let's go live as soon as this break. He know that he can't. So another thing that's been said, guys, is the judge has also granted Halle's request of DDG, not talking about her or baby Halo on any of his streams. And he cannot have Halo on his streams any longer. And I'm so happy to hear that. So very happy to hear that. Because that boy uses that child for views. Okay? If DDG, way back when he came out with that video saying, I just want to see my baby, he would have went straight to court. He didn't. And the reason why he didn't is because he know what he allegedly did and has been doing to Halle. Okay? Now, you guys, I'm sure, is not familiar with his ugly brother, Dub. But Dub has been up to the same crap that DDG has been on this week. Okay? He has a son. His son is internet famous. And the mother of his son has been ridiculed and taunted by him. And I'm not just going to say this week, but she had enough this week and she started speaking back out. Her name is Brittany. But listen to what Dub had to say. They both, DDG and his brother, are using those kids for clicks and views.
Why me and my brother get our kids? We go through my goddamn mama. My mom is nice as hell. This could be my mama cup. Gino could come and slap the cup out of her hand. She gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna get me another cup. My mom is the nicest person in the world.
Look, I can't even stand to see his face, okay? But I'm gonna bring up Dub's page so you guys can see what he's been up to. And look, his son, Woo Wop, is extremely smart thanks to his mama, because this Negro is illiterate, don't know how to talk, don't know how to put words together, don't know how to do nothing but turn on a camera. But you see right here, he says she's lying. He's doing the same thing right here. Let me pause that. Let me go back. My baby mama lied and blocked me from my son. Let's go back. She's lying right here. Woo Wop's mom is taking me to court. My baby mama lied. It goes on and on and on. They get it naturally, okay? They get it naturally. And when it comes to the mom, to me, she's just an enabler. That's it. That's all. Every time I see their mom, she just has a awkward smile on her face, like she's walking on clouds and nothing is happening around her. And you created, in my opinion, two narcs. And it's time for people to stop covering up for DDG, his brother, and everything else. Let me see if I can get Brittany's channel up real quick, just so I can show you where she had to come out, because Dub had a side chick, and Dub wanted her in the beginning to film with him and the side chick. But at the time, he was saying that the chick was just his homie. Now, and you know, he and Brittany had just broken up. So he wanted to use her for content. And I think he wanted to set it up as an embarrassment, because if she would have agreed to that and filmed with him and this chick, then he can come back out and say, my baby mama didn't even realize she was filming with my new girlfriend. The girlfriend is, I don't know if she's mixed with something. She dropped in his DMs, and he's just too dumb to realize it's all about the money. All about the money. Okay. But this is Brittany, and she came out with a couple counter videos yesterday. When she was with Dub, he had purchased her Land Rover. All of a sudden, he wants that back. You guys see this. He took the car back. She came out earlier today because he tried to say she was lying. And just like Halle, she had receipts. She wants to move out of LA and move to Atlanta. And right here, she said, I'm not moving to Atlanta anymore. But that was 9 days ago. As of today, it seems like she's going to court first, and she's going to be out of here. And I don't blame her. Make him pay child support, make him have to travel and see his son, get out of that toxic environment. She actually was a high school sweetheart of Dub, or right after high school. I don't know. But he moved to California when DDG became famous. And he moved, his whole family moved. Then he asked her to move with their son. She did, and was with him. And when I tell you, he's just as disrespectful and ignorant, all of the above. So look, I am proud of Halle. I told you guys, make sure to pay attention to that date of January where Halle said that DDG chipped her tooth, because already they are coming out trying to say that Halle is lying. And look, we are living in the times of the whole Diddy and Cassie situation. We know that men will do things, and unfortunately, a lot of women will cover for them. So there is a video. I'll see if I can find it real quick. There is a video from Halle that happened in January. And in that video, you know, she was telling people, I chipped my tooth and I'm on my way to the dentist and I'm scared. Now, We smart. We are over here. If you put two and two together, you know, is this it? This is it. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me bring it up. If you guys can put two and two together, again, women that protects AB users, then you'll understand what Halle was attempting to do here. She didn't want to ruin this man. He always sicks his audience on Halle. He come out with these sad stories, and next thing you know, all of his followers and subscribers are over in Halle's chat, and he has 3-4 million followers. But this is the video. This was in January, and this is where she said she chipped her tooth. Now we know she didn't chip it. DDG did.
You're the dentist, but I'm going for regular cleaning also because I chipped my tooth and I'm just a little nervous. It's been, I've always been a little scared of the dentist, but I'm going for my regular cleaning and also because I chipped my tooth and I'm just a little nervous. It's been, I've always been a little scared.
All right. So, as you guys can see, I believe, my opinion only, that is yet again another case of a woman that lies for Negroes because they don't want to ruin them. You know what I mean? But the girl got all the proof. She got the ring camera. She got the police report. She got everything. There is no reason for Halle Bailey, famous when she met him, well established when she met him, doing a damn thing when she met him. There is no reason for her to want to ruin this guy. For what? For what? She left him. And now we know why. Because she said this verbal ABUs have been going on for quite some time. Look, one time they got into it. DDG called his ex, Ruby Rose, in front of Halle while they were arguing. That lets you know what type of Negro that he is. Also, speaking of Ruby Rose came out some time ago because she dated him, and she said the same thing, that he physically ABUsed her. And a lot of people didn't want to believe Ruby Rose because of her choice of profession. She's on OF, OnlyFans. And also she's a rapper, but she makes her money from OnlyFans. And some people believed her, some people didn't. But look, if it looked like a duck, if it quacked like a duck, it's a duck. Okay. And before I get out of here, I knew that this was DDG's plan to ruin Halle when I saw this picture a year or two ago. DDG had the Disney princess hanging out with Blueface and Krishan. Okay? So I'm going to extend grace for Halle. I am not resting in my 92% when it comes to this. I believe every word that she said. I believe those text messages. And if he come out and say anything, that RO is violated. And maybe he need a little time to sit down and shut his ass up. I don't know what it is, but you guys know how it is when story like this break. They are trying to say, oh my goodness, she trying to Tory Lanez him, just like Meg the Stallion did. Straight foolishness. Straight foolishness. So kudos to Halle, number one, for exiting the relationship before her baby even turned one. Kudos to her. And look, a lot of us have been a little cray-cray when it comes to thinking that we just in love, and that's what I believe that she thought. But this was this Negro's plan from day one. If I get Halle Bailey pregnant, I'm set. So the baby is beautiful, and I know she loves her child. I just hate that he's the dad. Shame on you, DDG. Shame on you. But you guys, let me know your thoughts about this. I tell you, in this week's Negro news, okay? We've been talking about that. We got Negro news every day, nonstop. Every one of them, anybody, just pick one. They're going to say something, they're going to do something. We currently going through this disgusting trial with Diddy and Cassie. We know Shannon Sharp just got into some ish. We've just been talking about Negroes nonstop. And I'm sick of them. I don't know about you. I'm sick of they earth. So for the most part, I'm resting in my 92%. Whatever happens to Diddy happens. Whatever happened to Shannon happens. And whatever happened to DDG happens. You chipped this girl tooth, bruised her arm, verbally abused her, threw her phone, told her, go get it, itch. Who the hell you think you are? That's why they say don't date down. They always say, don't date down. But look at Sierra. You know what I mean? Sierra dated Future. And look at Sierra now. Married, happily married, went on to have more kids, entered that marriage with a son. And I hope the same thing happens for Halle. So Halle, keep your head up. We believe you, sis. Well, I hope all the cuties do. You guys drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Also, make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, make sure that you are subscribed, and share the video with your friends. I'll chat with you guys soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT.